Hey
guys,
welcome
to
Yapping Hour. I'm Isabel,
and I'm Karina,
and this is the very first episode of our podcast. Should we give like a synopsis of what we
yeah.
So we talk about pretty much anything. Like we literally just gonna yap. Like
That's basically our specialty. Like that's all
Yeah,
we do all the
like
time.
yeah.
So we
like,
thought we would just turn it into something.
exactly. Like we want to go to college. Some little things about us. We want to go to NYU.
Yes.
We both love Studio Ghibli. I'm 14, you're 15.
I'm 15.
I'm about to turn 15. We are sophomores in high school. Yeah, so
That's kind of it. I mean, we're both part of mock trial.
yeah, we're in our school's mock trial. We don't do sports. We're not
co-presidents.
athletic. Yeah, we're co-presidents.
Yeah, we don't do any sports because...
Yeah, you'll never catch me running anywhere.
Yeah.
Like,
You literally
never.
won't. I used to go to the gym, but like I don't anymore because...
I never went to the gym.
Because like I have a life outside of that. Like,
No, the fuck you don't.
I have things to do, places to be, so we're gonna remain from name dropping on this account.
Yeah.
Because we're not trying to get beat up at school. Like, honestly, the stuff we say is insane.
Yeah, for the two of us and the like little relevancy we have in our school, we have a lot to say. Like,
Yeah, and what are any of these people gonna do about it?
oh god,
So, I'm supposed to be on a name drop.
exactly.
They'll never know that it's about them.
and nobody will probably even see this. So it's like, why? Like,
yeah. So I think we should be.
I think we should really dive on into it. Oh, let's talk about class today. Let's talk about chemistry.
Okay.
So we have chemistry together, first period, every
Every day
morning.
besides gym, and we are part of this like weird gym called like Adventure Club.
Ugh.
And it's honestly like
And there's just some people in there that we would rather not associate ourselves with.
but like the entire class.
Yeah, except it's like the entire class is like that. Like they're just a little bit.
Yeah, I mean last time we had to play volleyball and you know what I mean, Isabel? We hate doing that stuff. So basically the entire class we pretended that we were conjoined twins.
Yeah, we were literally conjoined. We were up
We were like
next to
this,
each other like this.
And anytime
we
the
would-
ball moved, we would like move together. But like
Yeah, and
one
we
of our-
stood behind this other kid. But then our other friend,
she's in that class and she like actually tries in gym.
we need a code name for her.
Yeah. Let's call her.
What's a good? Let's call her Leslie.
So Leslie like really likes to try in gym, and we just like
because she's like a
don't.
sporty girl.
Yeah,
like she does
she does
basketball.
basketball. And like all of that. So she like we could tell that she was a little bit annoyed, but like girl, we
Yeah.
were the OGs.
On God, we
in
were
this gym
because
class.
last year 9th grade and 8th grade, but
And I think 7th grade too.
yeah, but that's
We've been in the same gym. Like it's our legacy. Like we
Mhm.
literally like
She almost wasn't in my gym, and she like literally emailed her counselor and told her like
I have
switch
to
her
be in this
classes.
gym. And yeah, like the gym teachers like remembered us from last
yeah.
year.
They
were, like,
when we were conjoined, they were literally like.
we were conjoined.
They were literally like, weren't you in, like, Isabel, didn't I have you in gym last year? And then, obviously, yeah, and then he was like, and you had her last year, because there was, like, different gym teachers, but, like, we
Yeah.
were in, like, gym together, and we were like, yep. And once again, we're doing nothing in gym, same as last year, same as this
Yeah.
year, same as every year to come.
Yeah, but we had chemistry this morning, and bro,
Yeah.
our chemistry teacher is literally insane. Like, she is the biggest bot
I've
the
ever
biggest
seen.
glazer,
Oh
like,
my god, the glaze
in
is
actual
insane.
history.
Like, she was actually doing flips on Karina because
she's literally, so like I emailed her like a week ago because I wanted to like bring my grade up to like see if there's anything I could do. So I emailed her and I was like, she's like, no, the only way is like you have to like participate more in class. I think that's why she's calling on me. But we switched seats today,
and honestly, thank God.
yeah, thank
because
God we're sitting
next to each
right
other.
next to each other. So
And then Leslie is like
like
diagonally
kinda.
behind her.
Yeah.
I'm in one row. Because we're in rows. Like, we're not at tables, which is so bawdy. Like,
Yeah,
why can't we be in tables? Like, I honestly hate sitting in rows.
And also, like,
and nobody in
this
that class talks.
And
It's
this is
horrible.
one of the classes where we do, like, absolutely no, like, group work at all. Like, it's all independent.
Yeah, it's all just sitting there and listening to her yap and take notes until we do labs. And then she
Yeah.
uses this app on her phone, puts the app under the document camera, and it's like, okay, let's generate some groups. And then it decides.
It's, like,
It decides
horrible.
your partner for the labs.
But she literally called on me, like, 3 times today for absolutely no reason.
Yeah, like 3 different times. And then we have like no friends. So because she does this thing, our teacher does this thing where she calls on you and then after you answer the question, she's like, okay, would you like to call on someone else to answer the next question? And so since we have no friends, anytime she gets called on, she calls on me and then I have to call on Leslie or like vice versa. Like I call on Leslie, Leslie calls on her, like Leslie calls
There's
me.
no avoiding
It's a whole thing, yeah. Like if one of us is going down, the other 2 of us are going down too. Like we're all 3 of us are going down together, but
yeah, and it was just, oh my god. So I basically like asked this one question because I was like, you know what, maybe like to bring up my grade, I actually should ask questions. So I asked her this question and then she was like, okay, so let's actually just do a whole example on this for the whole class. And everyone looked at me and like, because I looked back at Leslie and she was like everyone just looked at me, they're like, oh my god, like why are you going on a whole rant when I literally just asked you if a plus meant +1 or -1?
literally.
Like,
No, because she gives us these warm-ups every morning. Like a warm-up when you go in, like a bell ring or whatever you want to call it. And like, normally it doesn't take like that long to go over, but we literally spent half of class. Our classes are 80 minutes. We spent like, or they're like 75. We spent like 30 minutes going over this freaking warm-up. And so you were called on first. She called you first, the glaze.
yeah,
the
glaze is literally
the first
crazy.
glazer. And then she called on me, and I didn't know the answer. It was the one, like, question in the warm-up.
No one knew the answer. Like, I
Yeah,
looked
nobody
around
knew
and
that.
no one wrote it.
Like, I looked at, like, the kid in, like, oh my god, I was just looking at other people they didn't know. Nobody knew.
Yeah.
So I didn't know. When she was like, okay, then, because she had to call on me.
Yeah.
So she called on me. And I was like, I actually, like, don't know the answer to this one. And then she's like, okay, it's fine. We'll go over it. And
Yeah,
then
and also her voice is, like, super weird. Like, she
yeah,
talks,
and when
like,
she
whenever
talks, she's like,
yeah,
she
like,
closes
closes
her
her eyes. She's like,
eyes.
so good. It's, like, so
like,
weird.
open your damn eyes.
And also, like, Leslie was sitting next to, like, the really smart kid in class.
oh yeah, there's this one kid. Like every class has like a really smart kid.
We have, like, a couple, because we take
we're
honors
yeah, we're
chemistry.
in honors chemistry, and so this one kid, but he's like a little genius. I mean, like no hate. Like he's really smart, which is like good for him. Let's call him Andrew. Okay, so
Andrew, like, she looked over at his cheek when, like, Leslie was called on, and, like, apparently he didn't know it. And then also, she was giving me, like, attitude. I forgot to, like, tell you about this. Like, she was actually being, like, really weird. Like, I looked back at her, and she was like, he didn't have the answer, and I was like, oh, like, I had the right answer.
Oh wait, no, I saw
You
her.
saw that?
I saw her.
You saw that?
Dude, I saw her because we like mouthed to each other because we can't like talk. I literally saw her go like.
I know,
Like,
she was like, okay. Like, why couldn't you just be like, yeah, like...
Yeah, like, I literally saw that, and it's
Like,
the
I just said
exact
that
way
I
she
got
does
the
it, and the
answer.
exact face she makes. Leslie sometimes is too much.
Yeah, Leslie can do way too much.
We love you, Leslie, but come on now.
If you're watching this, we love you, but girl,
If you're
what's the
watching
attitude?
this, I'll kill you,
Yeah.
actually.
Yeah,
but-
God, like, why are you on?
Yeah, like, why are you a fan?
Oh my god,
Oh my-
fans.
No, we have to stay on
We have to stay on-
But yeah, so, like, she literally called on me, and I was like, girl, I got no damn clue. Because it was like, what even was the question? It was like K, and it had, like, a plus, and it was, like, a whole thing, and she spent way too much explaining it. And also, like, why does she expect everybody to have, like, the elements and, like, their electron configuration and, like, their atomic number, like, memorized?
Yeah. Oh my god, and literally, like, she's, like, a bad teacher sometimes, so basically the other day... No one understood what she was saying because we were all looking around at each other, which has like never happened before.
Because this
never
class
talks.
nobody speaks. Like,
No, we don't talk at all. And then literally she left the room for like 2 seconds, and then the whole class just starts talking.
everybody's
and we're
like,
what is
the
going
hell
on?
was that?
And then everyone's like, I don't know. And then
Yeah, that was like
that was
much.
weird.
Yeah, Miss Piggy,
Yeah, that's what we're gonna call her, Miss fucking Piggy, because
Miss
I can't.
Piggles,
Yeah, Miss Piggles.
Miss Piggles. Like,
I can't
please,
deal with
Miss
her.
Piggles.
I honestly can't deal with any of my teachers. Literally, the principal came into my math class today.
The principal came into our chemistry too.
I know.
She's literally watching you.
I know, and she came into...
General.
And she came into my math, and, like, my teacher just, like, because I've literally been telling my teacher for the past 2 months that she has all my grades wrong. Like, she puts in all of them wrong. She had, for, like, the past, like, this is the first day of the new quarter. It's, like, the last quarter just ended. Like, she had my 100-point grade in as a 0.
That's crazy.
So,
That's
like, and she was like, oh, Karina, looks like I'm just sabotaging you. Looks like I just hate Karina, like, in
She
front of
literally
the
does.
principal. It was just, like, weird. She literally does.
Maybe she got, like, mad because you brought it up in front of the principal on her year.
I didn't. She brought it up on her own.
Oh.
I was already at her table, like, asking her about it, because she won't.
That sucks. Yeah. What was I gonna say? Oh, okay. When it comes to fans,
we have a lot of fucking fans. Like, I don't care what people say. Like,
No,
oh, you're
yeah.
self-centered. Oh, blah, blah, blah. No.
no, like,
We have some people in our
fans.
lives who literally want to be us so
Yeah,
badly.
like we're not talking about like fans like podcasting TikTok, obviously not, because we literally just started. Like, we don't have like fans, but like in our like friend group in our school, like we have actual fans, like actual glazers, like they're sucking on this shit like it's a goddamn sport. Like, please, like, let's dial it
Or
down.
not. Like, they take
get
it
off.
way too seriously. Like, they're way too competitive about it. Like, why do you want to be us so
bad.
Like, me and Isabel have come to the point in our friendship, because we've been friends since first grade.
Since first grade, I came up to her, I said, "You look like a stinky cow," and then I was like, oh shit, she's gonna tell the teacher that I called her a stinky cow, because her teeth was fucked up, her face was fucked up. I was like, bitch, you're a fucking stinky ass cow. But then
She
I was
says
like,
my face was bad when literally she had, like, cheeks like the size of a fucking munchkin, and she still
okay,
fucking
you
do.
had teeth going out like a damn goat, so I don't want to hear it.
Honestly.
But so I was like, you are a stinky cow, and you were like, what? And I was like, I am a stinky cow. You are a stinky cow. We are but stinky cows.
So then we just started singing that together.
Yeah, because I didn't want to get in trouble. And now we're friends.
And now we're friends. We've literally been friends since then. We had, like, 1 year in middle school. I think it was
Seventh.
7th grade?
Yeah, it was 7th
Yeah,
grade.
7th grade.
We just lost, like, all contact.
Like, we didn't talk, like, at all for, like, a whole year. And then we, I don't know. Oh, yeah, we were in the same earth science and gym.
In 8th grade, and
In 8th
that
grade.
re-sparked our friendship. In 6th grade, we didn't talk a ton either.
Yeah, we did. We had lunch together. We did Charlie Goat. We had this thing called Charlie Goat. It was just like a cartoon thing we did, right?
No, that was, like, an imaginary friend.
No, it wasn't. We drew Charlie Goat.
Okay, but, like, we, like, talked about him and, like, pretended he was there.
Oh yeah, so anyways, we've
Yeah,
like
that's a whole nother
learned
thing.
to like coexist with each other, and like we also are gatekeepers. Like, I don't
Yeah.
care, we gatekeep everything. Like,
Yeah, to quote my Snapchat story.
yeah, and
Yeah, like, we literally, I posted on my story and I was like, we literally gatekeep. We can gatekeep and coexist together and like the same things as each other without literally trying to be each other
Yeah.
and like trying to like, yeah, do the exact same thing. Because we have some friends, not to name names, but we have some friends. I have a friend and she has a friend, and we're all like friends with each other, except the two friends that we're speaking of aren't friends with each other really.
yeah,
But I'm friends with someone, she's friends with someone,
and we're friends with each other. Like, I'm friends with her Glazer, and she's friends with my Glazer.
yeah, exactly. So, okay,
but the two Glazers aren't friends.
yeah, I'll call mine Glazer 1, and
And
you'll be
Glazer.
Glazer 2. Okay.
And we
so-
like love them, but they just want to.
yeah, like, I love my Glazer 1, but, like, she's
Yeah.
literally, I'm scratching my back, I'm not picking my ass. Anyways, like, she's literally such a fan sometimes, like, kind of makes me go insane. Because it's like, why would you want to be a fan of us? Like, why do you want to
like,
be
why
us?
don't you want
Like,
to
there's
have like your
literally
own
no-
personality?
Exactly, like, have your own personality. Like, this literally sounds so self-centered, but it's, like, literally, like, it's true. Like, have your own personality. Like, why would you want to be us? Like, I rot in my bed every day, every weekend. I do nothing. I've never talked to someone. I literally haven't had my first kiss. Like, I have no relationships going
That's
on.
the one
I
thing
have-
that's different between us. Honestly, me and Isabel, like, we don't glaze each other, but we are kind of like the same people.
Yeah, we're, like, the same people, but also, like, different. Because
like
we
diff-
have, like,
same people, different
all the
fonts.
same...
I
yeah,
guess.
exactly, because you're a fucking whore.
Yeah, because I like talk to a lot of guys and stuff like that.
And I can't pull one.
Isabel doesn't, And that's a big difference between us for sure. We also have different friend
And you
groups.
also listen to, like, New York City drill music.
Yeah, my music, like, I listen to, like, a lot of, like,
But
rap.
we also bond over music.
Yeah, we listen to, like,
Leve,
Lana Del Rey, people like that. I listen to
yeah.
a lot of, like, old 50s music, honestly. Like, my music's all over the place. But then I also listen to, like...
my music is also all over the
Yeah.
place. I've been into, like, 60s women. Like,
Me
Leslie
too.
Gore.
Yes.
And, like, Brenda Lee.
Yeah. Oh my god, I was just listening to Brenda Lee this morning.
Emotions.
And then I also listen to, like, really violent, like, New York drill and also, like, Lucky, Ian Triple, like, people like that. So, like, our music tastes are kind of all over the place.
Yeah, I mean, like, my music taste is, like, all over the place, except I just don't listen to New York City drill.
You don't
But,
listen
like,
to rap, really.
I mean,
Like,
I don't know, sometimes, like, I listen to, like, Drake.
Drake.
And I listen
Yeah.
to, like...
We both listen to Drake. I mean, like, I feel like everyone listens
Yeah,
to Drake.
literally everyone listens to Drake. Yeah, some, like, J. Cole.
Yeah, I love J. Cole.
Yeah.
But we also have, like... There you go.
Wait, I'm sorry, just on the topic of J. Cole really quick. In my health, this kid, let's call him Albert. I saw Albert sitting next to me in health, and he has, like, his own personal computer, because, like, there's the school computers that everyone gets, but he has his, like, own personal laptop, and, like, we're sitting in health, and we're, like, doing this assignment, and you're supposed to be, like, paying attention to the video and, like, answering the questions, and he was looking up, like, J. Cole merch, like... Like,
He's kind of insane, but, like, I honestly really like him. Like,
images.
I respect him.
Albert's funny, and
He's like, kind
nice.
of ghetto a little. But,
Yeah,
like...
like, he's in with the ghettos, but he seems, like, clean and, like, a normal person.
Yeah, also, like, yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Our friend groups are very different, honestly, because, honestly, no, like, we have the same friend group. We have, like, the same, like...
I mean, like, I don't, like, have a friend group. Like, I have,
Yeah,
like,
you just have, like,
friends.
multiple different friends, and I have, like, 2 different friends, mainly. Like, we have Leslie, and then we have...
Let's call her Buttercup.
That's insane! That's insane. I was calling her Buttercup.
No, like, just call her fucking Buttercup. She's a buttercup-ass bitch.
Okay, whatever. Buttercup, like, she used to be in with our friend. My friend, like, my other friend group, but, like, she's kind of, like, pulled away from that because the people that I hang out with that aren't her they're kind of ghetto.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, no
all of a
hate
sudden...
to them, like, if you see this, like, they just do hood rat
And
shit.
when we say ghetto, we're not trying to, like, shame people from where they grew up or anything, and, like,
No.
their family situation. We're talking, like, getting high in school, we're talking, like, vaping in the bathroom, like, we're talking, like, that type of ghetto. Guys, we're back. There might be a decrease in camera quality now. It's because my phone ran out of storage.
And mine's, like, literally done. Like, I have 25 gigabytes out of 64 taken up by TikTok, and I'm not deleting my 284 drafts. So.
Yeah. But, you know, blow us up, and we could get some good cameras up in here.
But,
anyways, as we were talking about Buttercup and the ghettos.
well, yeah, Buttercup isn't really ghetto.
Yeah, but it's like she's been in that group, and she's now trying to act like she's not.
Yeah.
Oh my god, are we talking about how she moved onto, Leslie's ex's group? Because Buttercup was friends with, like, her, and, like, okay, why is it, like,
We were, like,
why is it dark?
it's fine. We were, like, best friends for, like, a year, and, like, we're still friends. But, basically, Leslie's ex is now talking to Buttercup's friend.
Mm-hmm.
So, Leslie's mad about it because, like, she's, like, kind of in a friend group now and is, like, hanging out with them. I choose to just stay out of it because I see both of their sides. Like, honestly, they both make, like, good points. Like, I would react the same way because, like, I'm, like,
because
super protective of
Leslie
my
is
ex.
like, let me know what's happening. Like, Leslie was asking Buttercup about what was going on with her ex. Let's call Leslie's ex, Puke.
Yeah.
So Leslie was like, yo, like, what's up with Puke? Like, tell me if he says anything about me. And Buttercup was like, no, I'm not gonna tell you because it's none of your business anymore. And so, like, it's just like, yeah, I guess we get
Like, Buttercup's in a sticky situation because, like,
no, she's not.
she's friends with both of them.
I guess
Like,
so.
the girl that Puke's talking to and Leslie. So, like, I don't know. But
And, like, I guess it's not Leslie's business, obviously, because they broke up. But, like,
I would want to know, too.
exactly. Like, I would want to know, too.
Yeah.
So.
Speaking of exes and stuff like that, basically, so, like, my pattern is literally, I have, like, about 4 exes that I go back to in a loop.
Because
like,
she's stuck in this one
I'm
friend
stuck
group.
in this one
She's
friend
a
group.
homie hopper and she can't stop.
Yeah.
But she's ran out of homies to hop to.
Yeah, like, I haven't, like, I have, and I haven't, like, I don't really want any of the other homies. It's not like they're, like, exes. They're, like, 2 of them are exes, 2 of them are, like, like, kind of, like, talking stages, kind of, like, situationship kind of thing. But, yeah, they kind of just keep coming back in, like, a loop. Like, I've messed with, like, one of them, like, we've gotten back together. We were on and off for, like, literally, like, a year and a half, and we kind of, like, still are low-key.
And they were horrible for each other.
And we were horrible for each other. He has a girlfriend. I can't even, like, that's a whole thing on its own. But we got back together, like, 8
It's not
or
her
9
fault.
times. It's literally not my fault.
And
like,
no
it's never
matter
my fault.
how many bad decisions she makes, I'm one of her best friends, and girl, I'll support any of that. If she's like, should I cheat? Yeah. Should I homewreck? Yeah. Like, girl, do it.
I
like,
honestly don't.
because she has enough haters already. Like, Leslie's
Yeah.
always like, no, don't do
Last
it. Like,
year-
yes, do it.
Last year,
Let's
I kind
go.
of had this insane era that probably messed up my reputation. And honestly,
Love
I don't
reputation.
care because I was just, like, kind of, like, figuring my stuff out. I kind of went crazy because of this boy. Like, I literally fought this girl because I was mad that she got with him after we broke up.
And they didn't even, like, date. They just, like, started talking.
Yeah, and I was just so mad at this bitch. Like, I just couldn't deal because she said that I took him from her. When literally, like, he was my first love. Like,
Like, they were dating.
we were dating. Like, we were our first, like, everything.
You know what would be crazy? Should I, like, edit, like, the video of you slapping her into it? No, that would
Yeah.
get us into college.
Oh, that's true.
This is all a joke, by the way. Everything we say is fake. You
Yeah.
can't prove that any of this is true, so.
Yeah. Anyways, the other ex I've gotten back with, like, talking on and off, like, 3 times. The other one also 3 times. And this one, like, I don't even know. But there's this one kid right now who I recently got back in contact with because something happened in the summer with him. And I don't really want to talk about it,
Yeah,
but
that's a little too much.
we stopped talking. We unadded each other. We stopped talking for, like, a couple months. Like, the last time we talked was September. And now we're, like, on speaking terms again. And, like, I don't know what that means for us.
Yeah, we need to give him a code name. And we need to, like, write down the code names for everybody, so when we reference them
There's
in
so many
future,
people.
when we reference
I'm definitely
them in
gonna
future
reference them again though in the
episodes,
future.
like
so.
Leslie and Buttercup
Yeah.
and Puke.
This boy that we're talking about right now, like, yeah, the one that's snapping and stuff. We're gonna name him. Let's go with Patrick. Whatever, Patrick. He's just like, I don't know. Is that him snapping me right now? No, my phone is empty. I literally wake up every morning to 0 notifications.
Real. Leave a comment if you can relate.
If you leave your phone on D&D, or if you wake up to no notifications.
Yes.
Yes.
When you go to sleep at night, do you put your phone on D&D, or do you just pray that somebody will text you?
Do you leave your phone at the bottom of the bed, or do you take it off the bed? Because actually, I sleep with my phone, like, next to my head.
I leave my phone at
Well,
the
it's
foot
like-
of my bed on my desk because that's where my charger is located. Anyways, continuing this train of thought. So
I think we should talk about,
yeah.
yeah.
So, she has, like, all these boys that she's fucking freeing through. And I have never pulled anyone before, ever. Mainly because, like, there's no one that, like, until, like, now, there's, like, nobody that I, like, really wanted that bad that I, like, thought I had a chance with. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I never, like, everybody in our school is kind of, like, gross. Like,
No,
the
they
people
are.
she likes are,
Are
like,
bums.
disgusting.
They're bums. Like, they're actual losers and bums, and, like, I honestly don't like any of them. Like, I do. Like, I like their personality for some weird reason, but, like, they're bad people.
Yeah, oh god, they are. And I've recently found attraction in this kid in one of my classes. I can't reveal what class. I can't reveal the name. Let's call him Nicholas.
Not our original code name, because that'd be insane.
Yeah, Nicholas.
Okay.
Cause yeah. So, Nicholas, honestly, there's not much to talk about me and Nicholas. I just think he's cute, and we sit near each other in one of my classes, And yeah, I just think he's cute, and he's like smart. Like, he was giving me the answers to work today, and I have to text him later, maybe, if I decide to do it myself, or if I feel like copying, you know, about like, hey, slide me the answers. And I added him on Snap, which was way, like, I don't know why I made it such a thing. Like, it was not.
No, I
that.
think it made sense.
Like, I was just like pussy, and I was like, I can't do it, but then I just did it. Because, oh my god, we never finished talking about the Glazers.
Oh yeah.
We'll circle back
What
to that
about
after.
There's a lot to unwrap.
And so, I got Nicholas's Snap, and we like kind of snap, and he like snaps me back like sometimes fast, sometimes slow. But it's mostly half face. Like, are you shy? Like, I know you want me, so
Yeah.
just like.
I genuinely think he wants her because he said her name in class.
He said my name.
Like,
in
he was
class.
like, hey, Isabel.
Yeah.
Like, Isabel. Like, that's, like,
Oh my god, like that's crazy.
like, that is actually crazy. Like, he said your name.
Yeah, and we make a lot of eye contact.
So,
Except he hasn't said my name at all recently.
well, he will.
Oh god.
You're gonna make it happen.
Oh god. Yeah, so I like see him a lot in the hallways. Partially because
Yeah, I
like,
see him, like, everywhere.
partially because like now I've like noticed, like once you notice someone you start seeing them more.
Yeah, I never see the people I actually want to see or the one guy that I kind of want to see.
Well, you have to figure out a way.
Yeah, I know. But, like, I feel like I can't be stuck up on this other boy.
Guys, I really recommend, not sponsored, but I really recommend using the app Saturn for all your heart desires.
Yes.
If your school uses
it
that,
will show you
then
anything.
you're in luck.
I don't know
because
if people do or not, but it's basically, like, it shows you, like,
this literally sounds like a sponsor. God,
Yeah.
I wish we
it, like,
sponsors.
shows you, like, when, like, your next class is. I mean, it doesn't right now because this is, like, after school. But you can look up anyone's name on here and
Yeah,
find out
and
all
anyone-
their classes and their
Anyone
teachers'
who
names.
has Saturn and like uses it, because everybody uses it for like the beginning of school and like to see like when your class is over.
Oh, and you can also see who's in your classes.
Yeah, and you can see who's in your class. So especially at the beginning of the year, because people like maybe by the end of the year they stop using it as much, but like at least in the beginning of the year, once you like set up your schedule and like make your profile and like set up your classes, like that's not going away until the end of the year. Like you can still look at their classes for the rest of the year.
I like a
schedule.
boy. I'm gonna like stalk their Facebook, their TikTok, their Instagram, their Saturn, their Google Maps.
Everything they're tagged in, checking Snap Maps,
Yeah,
finding their
checking
house,
reposts.
looking their house up on Google Earth.
Yeah, so kind of everything. So you know we nosy as fuck.
Yeah, and we're not insane because I know all of you are doing it too.
Oh my god, you are. Like, stop pretending. Like, I hate when people are like, oh, you're crazy.
Yeah,
like, you
you're
don't
crazy.
do the same
Like, no,
stuff.
I'm not. I'm normal.
I'm literally normal. Like, why would you want to know
Like,
everything about
even
them?
if I was in, like, the 80s or some crap, I'd be biking to their house. Like, I'm finding where you live.
Yeah. Like, I need to know, like, every day when you,
Like,
like
what are
wake
we
up
working
in the
with
morning,
here?
like, what are you looking out at? Like, what kind of life are you living?
Yeah.
Because if we're gonna have an actual relationship, if I'm gonna make this work, like, I need to
be
get a sense of
prepared.
who you are.
Yeah, like, I need to be prepared for what I'm going into. Not that I'll be going into anything, girl. I can't. I'm done. Like, nobody. But, you know.
Yeah.
We'll be wrapping up soon, but for one of our last topics, Glazers. So we were talking about them earlier, Glaze 1 and Glaze 2. And I'll talk about my Glaze first.
Yeah.
Or do you want to talk about yours?
You can talk about yours.
Okay.
first.
So, my best friend is Glaze 1. Like, I love her to death. She's, like, one of my favorite people, one of my only friends. Like, I love her.
We're all
But,
friends.
yeah, girl, I have, like, 5 friends, please. But sometimes it's just a little bit too much fan behavior. 'Cause if she finds this, she'll watch the entire thing and she'll text me and be like,
Yeah, she's really one.
and
And
she'd be
what the
like,
fuck's she gonna do about it?
she'd be like, I want to come. No, I can't say that. Okay. Anyways, okay, right, Glaze 1. So it's like, I like Studio Ghibli, and then she starts wanting to, like, go see Studio Ghibli movies with me. Like, girl, no. Like, that's
our thing.
And she's
like,
literally
we've literally been
fan.
OGs since day
I
one.
like Studio Ghibli.
We grew up with
You've
it.
never seen a single Studio Ghibli movie before in your life, so I don't
Really?
want to hear that you want to see it.
We did like a little like movie marathon thing, kind of like at one of
there
these
was like a Studio Ghibli like film festival thing.
like at a
and they were
theater
showing,
like, kind of near us.
Yeah, they were showing at Regal movie theaters. They were showing like all the Studio Ghibli movies over the year, and we only found out it was a thing by the end of the year. So we saw Howl's Moving Castle and Spirited Away.
We should have watched the other ones.
I know,
But they were so
over
really
the
good.
entire year.
Yeah.
But,
I
I
think
mean,
it was
those
both
are
per
like two
month.
of the best. Like, I love Spirited Away and Howl's
Yeah.
Moving Castle. So, but anyways, and she was like, "Let me come." Like, girl, no, like, I need no, because
We'll
I'm-
invite you to other stuff, but this is just like our thing.
Yeah, like we saw the Five Nights at Freddy's movie with her, but
Yeah.
like we're literally like, and like yeah, like I'm gatekeeping, like we're
Yeah.
gatekeeping, like I'm not like sharing the experience with you because then she'll just be like, ah. She also like hates on anime, which is like okay, whatever, like you don't like anime, but then it's like this like is like anime, and as someone
Yeah.
to the untrained eye like her, like she wouldn't understand.
Yeah. We don't really like anime.
I mean,
that.
like I don't have like an issue with
I
it.
don't have
but
an
it's,
issue
like,
with anime either, but
But,
like
like,
I've
it's-
grown to like it a little bit more. Like it's not like I've watched it.
Yeah, like
I
I've
used to
seen
be like
some.
a avid like hater, but now I'm like not, and especially since like literally Studio Ghibli like is anime. That's like the only one like I really like tolerate, honestly. But like I don't like dislike the other ones.
Honestly,
just, like,
it's more like the communities
behind.
behind certain animes that
Yeah.
like ick me out. Like My Hero Academia, like I'm Deku.
Like stop.
Yeah, honestly. But anyways, yeah, and so and like I collect like it's not even that like I'm fine with liking the same things as her. Like we like Lana Del Rey together, we like Brandy Melville together. Like we have like shared interests. I like having shared interests with people, but she's like taking like the niche parts of my personality. Like
yeah.
I collect blind boxes from like these stores in New York City, and like I order them online from like the Pop Art website. If you know, you know. And like I have a bunch, and there's like crap all over my room, and there are all these little blind boxes. I'm like getting congested.
Yeah, no, it's good. Just a relationship here.
Yeah, it's bad. But it's like, and then she started doing it after I started doing it, and it's like, girl, like I've been doing this for like 3 years running. Honestly, since I was little, I have like stuff that I've collected since I was little, but like especially like the blind boxes specifically. And it's like she's just a fan, and she posts on her story. She's like, "I'm running out of space from my junk." Like,
no,
girl,
you're
no,
not.
you're not. Like, you barely have any. Like, I don't want to
Yeah.
hear it. Like, look at me. I have it scattered all over my room. So let's quit the fan behavior.
Yeah. And Glazer 2, she's also like my best friend. Like we've been friends literally since we're like 2. She's like lives really near me, like we're best friends, but she just glazes to the max. Like I don't even know where to start with her. Well, basically, like I'm gonna talk about this one specific time that I can't really get over because it was like insane. So basically, I got these Jordan 4s. I got the black canvas Jordan 4s.
Oh my god.
And
This story.
I was talking about like they were like $400 because I got them off like I got them
They're
off.
ugly.
No, they're not. They're fire. But I was talking about how I wanted them for like a month because like I was trying to save up money because like I work at a bookstore. Isabel doesn't work at all because she's still 14 and she's turning like 15 like next week.
I
But
need a job.
yeah, like I've been working here for like 6 months, so like I have like a good amount of money. I got motion, so you know the vibes. But I was just talking about how I wanted to get these shoes because my friend showed them to me, and I was like, oh yeah, like that's not that much like compared to some of the other ones that I was looking at. So then I was talking that to her, and then literally she starts talking about how she wants Jordans, and I'm like, girl, okay, like why are you just saying this now? Because you've never mentioned anything about wanting those shoes ever before, but now you are. And then she's like, but I was like, she's talking like a different Jordan, like whatever. And then she literally sends me at like 9 a.m. in the morning one day, she sends me this link to this thing, and it's a Jordan 4 website. Like it only sells Jordan 4s. And it's like Jordan 4 official or something, and she's like, oh my god, like all of the Jordans are like 50% off. They're all like $100 each. Like they're so cheap. I think every single pair, no matter the type, was $100. And she's like, oh my god, look, like this is crazy. Like we have to get Jordan 4s, and I'm like, I look at the website, it's literally fake. Like, everything about it, Jordan is spelled wrong, or official is spelled wrong, or something. Like, why are you looking up, like, Jordan 4 websites and you can't even get it right? Like, it's fake. Like, I thought that was so crazy. And she was like, yeah, I want to get them too. Like, why?
It's so funny. Yeah, like, it's because it's, like, it's just the fact that they're, like, doing it after we do it. It's, like... It's just, like, why are you a fan? Like,
Yeah, why are you a fan? Like, that's just one example. Like, she's honestly been glazing me since, like, day one, like, since I was born. Like, my mom agrees, too. Like, she's like, yeah, like, whenever you do this, Glazer 2 has to do it right after you. Like, that's the process. Like, we just go in a loop. Like, I do something, and then she does the exact same thing after me. So, it's just, like, a little bit of fan behavior, but, like, respect to them. Oh, and also, she literally said the other day that me and Isabel didn't have lives because we didn't play a sport.
Oh.
And that was made me
It's like you
so
literally
mad.
want to be us. Like, especially, like, she wants to be you. My Glazer wants to be me, but
Yeah.
it's not really, like... But it's, like, literally... And, like, we're in mock trial, and we have, like, stuff to, like, get us to college. Like, we have good grades. We're in good classes. Like, we're in all the
We
same
used to do
classes.
Spanish Club. I think we're going to join that again. We're trying to get volunteer hours.
Yeah, like, we're in all the same classes as Glazer, too.
Yeah.
But it's, like...
She does a sport. Like, if you want to do anything that's, like, actually, like, not really... not related to sports, but, like, something with, like, a specific profession, like... Doing basketball isn't gonna, like, help you a ton. Like, yeah, sport, like, might look good as an extracurricular, but not as much as the
And
stuff
it's also,
we're doing.
like,
So what do you
she's
mean we
not-
don't have a life?
It's not like she's on varsity. Like,
Yeah.
Like, girl, you're on JV.
And literally...
So it's like you're not even, like, you're talking all this smack
Yeah.
when it's like you're not even, like, the best.
and
you
she
could be.
chooses...
Like, we're
every single day
co-presidents. We're co-presidents. You're
of a
on
club.
JV.
And literally, she has to go every single day after school, and 6 out of 7 days a week, so Sunday and all 5 days of the school week. She has to go and run for, like, 3 hours, like, until, like, 6 or something, from, like, 2 to 6 or something, every single day. Like, why would I want to do that?
Yeah, if anything,
instead
it's
of,
taking
like,
away from
putting
her life.
critical
Like,
thinking and stuff into, because I kind of want to be a lawyer. I want to do something in law when I get older, so that's, like, actually moving towards something that I want to be. Like, I think that is definitely
Yeah.
having a life.
Like, if you guys don't know what mock trial is, like, it's really, like, there's literally, like, competitions. I think we take it, like, seriously. Because it's, like, fun. Like, you can dress up. But, like, you have to, like, actually be invested. Like, you get, like,
Because it's a
taste.
state competition.
Yeah, and you have to do, like, their research. Like, look up mock trial. Do your own thing. Like, you can find out about it. I'm not going to explain the entire thing.
It's
like, it
basically
actually-
a fake court
Yeah,
trial.
like, it takes, like, effort and, like, focus and time. And, like, we actually, like, do good in it. Like, we made it to finals last year.
Yeah, and honestly, like, no hate to anyone that was on our mock trial team, but, like, I'm just saying, we weren't the reason when we got out last time, because we were
Yeah,
witnesses,
we weren't
and we weren't
performing.
witnessing. We weren't performing as
because
witnesses.
you have, like, different
witnesses.
roles and, like, different, because you have to play both sides, whatever. It's a whole thing. But pretty much, mock trial takes effort, and it's really good for college applications. Like, we're going to college.
And
Like,
we're going to NYU.
Oh, God, catch us in NYU.
Oh, my God, and we're going to live
And
in New York
nobody
City
else knows
together.
this city like we know this city.
No, they don't. Like, to people that actually live there, they're like, obviously, yeah. But it's just, we live in an area kind of near-ish there, and we've been going there, like, our whole lives. Like,
Yeah,
my
we've
mom
been going
lived
since I
there.
was little. My mom lived there.
Her
My
whole
dad
life.
lived there for a bit.
My dad
like,
lived there for, like, 20 years, and my whole
It was,
mom's
like-
side lived there, like, their whole lives.
Yeah, and, like, my mom,
sister was
like,
born
also
there.
grew up, like, in, like, kind of near Queens, and, like, also, like, lived in Manhattan when she was older, and it's, like, a whole thing. And it's, like, then these people, like, think they're all city. Like, they're like, I'm gonna grow up and be in the city. Like, girl, you don't know.
No, you're
jack
not.
shit
Like,
about
go
this
to live
city.
in LA. Go to stay in this town forever, because you just don't get it like we do.
Especially because everybody in our town is so close-minded. Like, not even just talking about the Glazer. It's just, like, everybody in our school. Like, I see you reposting that stuff. Like, oh, this is too much. We can't talk about this. No, I just can't.
It's just,
But-
like, we just understand the city, and we're just, like, city girls. Like, I used to go to, like, the city, like, every
Yeah, like, I just
Every
came
2
back from
months.
this.
But anyways, I haven't been able to make it the past couple months, but I used to go, like, every other month. Like, it was just, like, we just belong there. Like, that's just, we love the food, we
And
love
do.
the ambiance, we just belong. We just belong. And the people who get it, and the people who don't. And all these bitches act like they get it, but they don't. So they...
Word
That's
to,
fun.
word to,
To,
word to. I feel like maybe we should start to wrap it up.
Yeah.
This must have been really all over the place because we jumped from topic to topic, kind of crazy, but
If you watch this whole thing, we love you.
We
Thanks
love
for
you so
supporting. Make
much.
sure to like
comment
and subscribe
and click that notification bell to see every time we upload, and follow us on TikTok at
It's Yapping Hour.
or maybe it's just Yapping
I think it's just Yapping Hour. You'll see our faces.
Yeah, I'll put it in
And we posted a
I'll
TikTok
put it in the bio.
this morning. Comment something that you want us to talk about in our
Yeah.
next podcast.
Yeah, please, guys, please give us the support, blow us up so we can be better than everybody at our school.
Yeah.
And so we can be
And
successful.
prove them all wrong.
Prove them all wrong, and we can be better than Glazer 1 and Glazer 2.
And Glazer-
everybody. Okay. Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.